dynamical variable. Dynamical variable, what is the dynamical variable? Dynamical mean dealing with the motion variable, such variable which deal with the motion, and in with the help of equation of motion we actually find when a mass is moved, or any body move, then we discuss the variable how that variables or dynamical variable change with respect to time. Mean after after passing some time, then what will be the change in that variable? Let's suppose g is any variable, dynamical variable, that may be a like a position vector, that may be acceleration, that may be a kinetic energy, momentum, Hamiltonian, total energy. Okay, so g may be function of q and p. Q is position and p is conjugate momentum. Okay, if you want to understand, you should watch the lecture on the firstly you should know about the Poisson packet, and so to understand this lecture, firstly watch the lecture, my lecture on Poisson packet. So if I have also discussed the equation of motion of dynamical variable in the lecture of Poisson packet too. If you have if you have watched and studied the equation of motion from that lecture, then you don't need to watch this lecture again. But again, for understanding this lecture, you should know about the Poisson packet too. Okay, if f is the function of two variable alpha and beta, then we know that the change in that function df, that will be a partial f over partial p alpha, partial alpha and d alpha, plus partial beta f over partial beta d beta, and alpha and beta should be independent from